We've been working harder than ever. We had high-risk clients who were innocent in prison, requiring us to file motions to try to get them out and speed up the court process. Thanks to the support of all of you, we've had 2 exonerations, both that occurred during the pandemic. It's been difficult, but it hasn't changed our effort at all. The court systems move slow and the virus moves quickly. The Chris Smith case was a really unusual case for me because it was my wife's case, Michelle Berry.
12 years ago, when Chris got convicted, I broke down, couldn't even get up to leave the courtroom. Chris got taken away, and I got to see him in the county jail later that night, and I promised him that there's no way that I would stop working on the case until he was free. The prosecutors and police have an obligation to turn over all exculpatory information before trial. They didn't turn over all the DNA results until after the trial was over, which showed exactly what Chris was saying all along, that somebody else is the one who committed this crime. There's not a single day that I did not think about this case. I thought about all that Chris had lost in those 12 years. His mom died. He didn't get to see her before she died.
Being at her funeral from a jail phone, guys knew what I was going through, and they made noise deliberately to disturb me just paying the respects for my mom at a funeral.
You mean they made noise just to mess with you?
To go to her funeral.
I thought about his children growing up without a father and his first grandson being born while he's still locked up.
No one really told me that my dad was wrongfully convicted. My dad didn't even talk about his conviction or anything like that. It was always, whenever I would talk to him on the phone, he wouldn't even bring it up or anything like that. It would be more of a, how are you doing, son?
How you doing, son?
I'm doing
I
good.
love you, man.
Love you
and
too.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I just need you to always know that. I just look forward to coming home and me and you coming together and making the best of the time that we have. We have the opportunity at some point to sit down and talk, and you will know who your father really is. You will know that I love you more than anything in this world.
Hearing his voice is one thing, but being with him in person, talking to him in person, doing things with him, that's something that I really want to happen, like, really quickly. And I also want him to be here to, like, see his grandson grow up. First steps, first words, things like that.
Soon, he's going to be finally reunited with his family, and finally, this is going to be corrected.
Hey, so Ruhlman ordered his release and he's getting out in a couple hours. Yes, Karan's here. Finally, a happy phone call to make.
I get to keep my promise to Chris. It's a happy, happy day.
Oh my God, I was in there sleeping, I just heard him.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I can't even give you a hug. I'm not allowed.
I guess fist pump or air hug or something. Oh my God. Oh my God, let me grab my shoes. Oh my God.
Chris.
I didn't even know you was down here. Is Karan here too?
Yeah, he's here. Yeah, he's... Oh my God. Chris.
Nah, you gotta give me a hug, man. Come here, man.
You're officially in the club, Chris. You're an exoneree now. We have your sweatshirt.
This is your father on the phone, standing outside, fresh air, Karan, chill, and I'm free. For real, but I'm free. I've been for real. Like, I'm not, but it's time to move on, right? Your daddy here tonight. I'm here to lead. I'm here. Let's go.
Chris has been an inspiration to me throughout the 12 years.
Our story is going to change lives. It's going to change the system. It's going to save lives.
He's going to go on and do great things as someone representing the Ohio Innocence Project.
Look at how slowly our criminal justice system moves and how many years it takes us to free an innocent person.
So we're up here, we're at Richland Correctional now, and it's now Tuesday. We're still waiting for him to be released.
The case is so old that even just figuring out what happened is a challenge. We had to go to the county archives just to find the trial transcripts.
It was one of the worst examples of police misconduct I've ever seen in terms of suppressing evidence.
Isaiah had maintained his innocence 100% for 45 years.
This is Brian Howard. I'm the attorney for Mr. Andrews.
Okay. Because of the virus, we are not releasing people right away. So either way, it'll be tomorrow. We just don't know which way to go just yet.
It's doubly tragic to have your wife murdered and then spend 40 years of your life in prison over it.
46 years in prison for murder he didn't commit. The real perpetrator remains free, and here he committed many similar crimes against women in the future that would have been prevented had the right person been focused on from the beginning.
So it's Wednesday. Just got word that the last of the obstacles, I think, should be resolved now. So we're hoping that he's going to get out again in the next hour or two. I know I've said that before, but this time I think it may be real.
I think actually he didn't recognize me at first when he comes up, and I told him, let's get out of here. And he kind of chuckled and he said, I thought you were the warden. I guess because I got the beard now and he didn't recognize me with the suit. What was it like walking out that front door?
Oh man, new life. I'm truly grateful. And I never thought this day would ever come. But finally justice was done. And the Innocence Project truly was marvelous.
What's it like seeing the lake for the first time?
It was like new life. Something moving, something real.